What's up, ladies and gentlemen? ATL Beat Banger DJ Toomp. You're now watching DJBooth. Holla.
I think I was reading you toured with 2 Live Crew back in the day.
Definitely.
Was that as crazy as I would imagine it was?
Yes, it was. In the most beautiful way.
Can I get one 2 Live Crew tour story?
Oh, man. Well, you know, it's a gang of them, but just, you know, it was a whole nother era, man. People used to think we were tripping, you know, like, man, well, y'all, wow, you know, especially for the rappers from up top, you know. It was like, yo, man, y'all boys crazy. Y'all be having the strippers on stage, but whoever we performed with, I mean, we done toured with some of everybody, but every time, you know, they'll do their show, but they always want to hang around and see what the 2 Live Crew show was going to be like. And just being on that tour, man, I mean, we got in a few fights. We got a fight with Rob Bass and them a while back, yeah. You know, it was a sound check thing. Sound check, because they took too long to sound check, and by the time we got started, folks started walking in the auditorium. Then they tried to do it again in the next city, and that's when Luke was like, nah, we ain't having that shit. Like, yeah, it was a big fight. Real serious.
Was that tour kind of, would you consider your first real, like, professional, I'm kind of really in here?
Yeah, for sure, because originally I was DJing for Shy D. So I was, me and him, you know, I was producing and DJing for him. And we ended up touring with 2 Live Crews, like the Move Something tour, Me So Horny tour. And then I started working with the Poison Clan. That was the boy, they was calling us the Baby 2 Live Crew. So we was on the Band in the USA tour. So it was just a whole lot of things, man. I mean, you know, paying off police, you know, not to do anything when the ladies get naked or whatever. It was, man, some of the squarest college girls would come fresh out of the audience, man, and get down to their underwear, man, and just do whatever we, you know, just on the strength of just seeing the other dancers up there. It was a hell of a era, for real.
Yeah, as much as like the turn-up stuff happens now.
Yeah, they ain't turning up half as like how we were doing in the 80s and 90s, man. Yeah, it's a whole nother thing.
Do you think that could still happen today? Or is that,
you know what?
just over?
Now, if they do it, it's not really the shock value as it was, you know, back then. You know, I can really say I remember when the thong came out. You know, and, you know, everybody was wearing the full cut. You know, the women wearing the full cut, you know, bathing suits, and then later on when the thong came out, that's when, you know, it was like, oh man, they showing more ass, and that's when people started going to jail, because it was like, oh, she's half naked, you know. So a few little things happened, but you know, we had to pay the police off, you know, to look the other way. And man, the show used to go from a regular rap show to a straight up striptease to a certain degree, you know. A few sexual acts happened on stage also.
You know, yeah, hey.
Yeah.
It happens.
Yeah, y'all, you know who it is, the D Block General. It was poppin', Kendrick Lamar right here outside the booth, DJBooth TV.
DJBooth.net. You watching outside the booth TV.